Alright, I wanted to watch the Pokemon Direct. I don't know if it's a bad idea to record right now. Oh my god, the chicken started immediately as soon as I started recording. Okay, I'm hoping stuff like chickens, neighborhood kids, and stuff won't interrupt it, because I want to watch the Pokemon Presents. It's not a direct. Here are my expectations real quick. Just Pokemon Legends said to A, you know? I think that's it. I think that's pretty much all there is to it. But why am I so excited, man? Why do I feel like something's gonna happen? I shouldn't set up myself for disappointment, you know? It should start any second now. Oh my god. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like, the element of recording makes you feel like, oh my god, my heart is beating so fast. For no reason at all. It's a bit silly, but there's an added element of like, oh, whoa, what's gonna happen? I need to calm myself down. Whew. Okay, I think Legends said to A. And, gosh, if I had to guess anything else. There were... No, I think that's about it. I don't want to speculate. That's a really I'm the worst streamer video. That's my worst way to approach this, isn't it? Oh my god, it's here. Oh my god. Pikachu TV 2? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company.
It's the guy.
Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day.
Mm-hmm.
This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Blue games were first released.
Uh-huh. Oh my... No. No, 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 no. They're not gonna do anything.
It's been 29 years
They're not gonna...
since the birth of Pokémon.
I really... If I had...
And we've reached this milestone.
Okay, I have been thinking about that a lot. Like, you know, I really want to replay the
Thanks
originals.
to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokémon each day
But
in a variety of ways.
they're not gonna re-release it on the Switch or something. Like, I would buy it.
Keep bringing you new experiences to brighten
Okay.
your day-to-day lives with Pokémon.
I think we're moving on from that.
In
my-
today's broadcast,
I fell into
we'll be
a
sharing
trap.
all the latest news about Pokémon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
I would really like more re-releases and remakes, because I played, what's it called? Brilliant Diamond. I hope this is not too high. I'll probably edit this out, because, I don't know, don't want to risk copyright infringement kind of stuff. I said to myself, this is not going to be a Pokemon-centered channel. And yet, here I am. But maybe if it is, I'll go along with it. But I'll always be clear, like it won't always be like that. All right. Oh, it's simulated game footage. Oh, 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 my lord. This is Gen 3, right? Okay, it's just 4. It's not a remake. It's like you got me. I tried to play that, but I just couldn't get into it. I didn't really like the gameplay. Man, they really had me there for a second. I was like, remake? I think I also tried to play this very, very briefly, but it's a thing of like, I'm just not into mobile games that much. Pokemon Go is the only thing I've played, but I don't play that actively. That's something I come back and forth to. But it is fun whenever you get into it, whenever you're really like, oh, Pokemon Go? I feel like just walking around town today and being like, let's see what I can get. And then other days, it's like, I would rather just focus on shopping, finding food, eating sushi. Pokemon Sleep? Alright. But these are just announcements for already established things. So maybe that is, you know, what you should expect. Pokemon Unite? No, I'm not into MOBAs. I haven't even tried this, but I guess I don't know. Maybe I would like it, but that's also the danger, right? If you try something and you like it, then it will be harder to say no. Always remember that when someone offers you a MOBA. It does feel like there could be more things coming along with them, because it kind of feels like we're getting all of this out of the way, all of the established stuff. Oh yeah, this, I played this briefly also. It was fun for a while, but, I don't know, I guess, just fell out of it. Maybe it will be better in time, or something. Because, I feel like Pokemon Go, when it first came out, was fun, but I would almost say, like, Pokemon Go today is more fun than Pokemon Go when it first came out. It's just, it lacks the hype, right?
Next, allow me to share some news about
Oh
the
boy.
Pokemon video game series.
Here we go.
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Oh, okay. So I was a bit disappointed. I booted up Arc yesterday and didn't see like any gift or anything for today. It is a bit sad they only do it for like the most recent game. And maybe I will try Scarlet and Violet at some point. I don't know. It doesn't seem... I feel like gameplay-wise it's probably up my alley. But I feel like in terms of look and in terms of like everything else, it doesn't really seem to hit that mark. Oh boy, this is really well made. Oh, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? Don't. I mean, this is the only reason. Okay, they're going through all of it. Oh my, you keep doing this to me. You keep tricking me. I've really become one of those reaction guys that I look at and I'm like, you fool, you moron, you idiot. You saw one frame of Pokemon Blue and Yellow and Red, and you really thought. And now I'm here, and I'm like, could it be? But I've also just been like, I really would like to play those again, and I know you can play those again, but I would like to do it on the official console, because it feels different, and it feels like, was it Stadium? Okay, that's interesting if that's the case. I feel like I would like it to be connected to the rest of the franchise. I'm saying, Nintendo, I want to use my Switch to play games on it, and I'll pay money for it. And they're just looking the other way. And they're saying Pokemon Stadium 3? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, fine, okay. I guess. It's probably... It would make sense to call it Stadium, right? Champions. Okay, it's not. Fine. Now in development. Alright.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions.
Mm-hmm.
This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games.
Right, so it's Stadium?
Pokemon Champions
Question
will
mark?
continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works.
Mm-hmm.
And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll
Oh,
be
so it's a
able to
mobile
choose
game.
how you want to
Okay.
play based on where you are. What's
Right.
more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home.
I mean, would it be too much to ask for Blue and Yellow to be connected to Pokemon Home? That's kind of like
Pokemon Champions.
what I would like.
Team up with
The thing is, I don't even use Pokemon Home that much.
We'd like to share some information about the Pokemon series games will be available.
Okay.
Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Why? Why? Huh? Who cares? That's... Why is this a part of a presentation? I'm so confused. Is it big in Latin America? If it is, I had no clue. Isn't Pokemon big everywhere? Is it like, why is it going out of a way to show it in Latin America? I'm so confused. No offense to any Latin Americans who are also Pokemon fans. I'm just very confused. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Thanks. Why was that here? Who care? I don't care. If you're Latin American, okay, sorry, but I need to ask this. If you're a Latin American and a Pokemon fan, did you care to have that explained to you? Has it been a problem? That I have no clue if this is a real problem. Like, okay, fine, I'll ignore it for now. Okay, that looks good. I like the style of it. It seems to be modern day. I like that. Alright, it looks like Arceus, but not. Okay, Tepig, cool. The combat looks a bit different, doesn't it? Okay. I did like, they didn't want to animate someone climbing, huh? The thing about Arceus, though, is that, like, I liked the fact it was set in the past. And I was kind of expecting this to be set in the future. I don't know. I guess from the announcement trailer, it seemed a bit more futuristic. But I don't mind that this seems to be set in the modern day, or alternatively, it could be that this is set in, like, the 1900s-ish. Because it does seem to have a bit of an old-timey Paris vibe that could just be, like, Paris romanticism. I don't hate French people, by the way. I feel like I need to clarify that based on my last main channel YouTube video. I was just kidding. Alright, I mean, that looks good. It looks fine. It didn't really learn anything,
Pokemon Legends ZA
okay,
is
we're
a new
learning
title
now.
in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Like, I prefer how this looks compared to Scarlet and Violet.
Urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
I think the problem might be, I don't
After
know.
you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of
Alright,
which will
right.
become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and
Maybe I'll
Totodile.
go Tepig.
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany
Maybe I
you
will.
on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants. Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
I like the last guy.
When you arrive
I like all of them, actually. These are pretty good character designs.
either Urbane or Tawny.
Hmm.
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet
AZ.
his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The
Oh
different
my
people
God,
you
he's
meet will make
huge.
your time in Lumiose all the richer.
That's actually one of the more interesting character designs I've had in, like, a while.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas,
interesting.
located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
Oh, interesting.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw
But
a
do you
Pokeball.
not? I mean, I assume you can still go outside the city, right?
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch. This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
In what?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Oh,
So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
this is very interesting. I mean, this is sort of like what I was expecting from the
Lead
original
your partner
Arceus.
Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
So this
Swap
is
Pokemon
interesting.
if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you. Pokemon Legends ZA. coming late 2025.
Okay, so it's not delayed. I saw a lot of people were being like, it's gonna be delayed. Maybe it could still be, I don't know. But this is a promotion match announcement. Alright. Still Legends AC. I'm guessing that's the end.
Pokémon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin.
He's so
That concludes
stylish.
our announcements for today.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Thank you very much for
That was
watching.
about what I was expecting. Man, I do wish I had seen something like Pokemon Red and Blue remake, whatever. That's sad, actually, in some ways. It's like, oh man, I guess it's like, I don't know, maybe I should just, I kind of had it prepared. I kind of just wanted to play Pokemon Red and Blue after this, so why not, right? Pokemon is the largest franchise in the world. I'm not even kidding, look that up. Despite that, it is a case of really think about how easily accessible is it to play something like Red and Blue. This was released in 2004. Oh, I was playing this apparently. Well, you know what? Let's start over. I don't remember having done that. And I do believe it was released on the DS as well, Red and Blue. 3DS for the marketplace, and that's it. That's the last release, right? And despite the fact that it's like been so long and it's like such a big franchise, it's so inaccessible to play any Pokemon game. Where it's like, well, you're kind of forced to just play it through emulation. Because it's like, man. I mean, I guess that's all there is to it, but isn't that sad? Why is this franchise, like, so, it's cared so little for in a weird, well, it's not that it's cared little for, but it's just like, the demand is there, it's not being met. His name is Gact. Why did I start doing... Why did I start playing this right now? I'm not gonna be playing this. I just wanted to react to that thing. But it is a bit weird. I'll just have this on in the background, I guess. I'll play for a bit. And I feel like... Honestly, I feel like... It should not have been a percent... I feel like... people are probably going to be disappointed with this Pokemon percents. Because it's like... It doesn't really push the buttons of something like... I don't know. Is it necessary to have a percents for that? To show off the footage? I feel like that's a bit unnecessary. And I am glad they showed it, but I'm glad to see it. I'm intrigued, I'm interested, but I think the only thing that I'm worried about is like, is it going to only be a city environment? Or is it going to be like, how should I put this? I feel like Arceus had a really distinct and interesting feeling to it by being set in the past, and I wonder if it will be the case that like the new Legends, kind of loses out on having any kind of unique feel to it. Because I looked at it and I was like, this looks cool, but does it look all that different from like Scarlet and Violet or like Sword and Shield? And I guess it does, actually. I guess it does have a distinct feel, but you wouldn't be able to tell from like a quick glance which Pokemon game it is. I don't know, I'm very intrigued by the game. You don't need to explain. This is stupid. You don't need to teach kids this. Kids are smart. But yeah, I don't think my views on this are like unique or something that will impact and change anything. But I think it goes to show, for example, why I think right now I'm very focused on Pokemon, and then in time it'll be like time to move on, because it's like the demand is not being met, right? This is only a temporary period of my life. Once again, I'm feeling nostalgic, and then I'm open my arms wide and saying I'm very willing to do whatever it takes to, I don't know, spend more money, spend more time with Pokemon, and it's not there. Oh well. So how do we deal with that? We move on. We accept things as we are. Man, now that I'm playing this, I'm like, I really wanted to play this on my Switch. Like, I wanted to play this. I would have paid money to do the thing that I'm doing right now. Am I allowed to say what I'm doing right now? Will Nintendo come after me? I don't know. But you know, I would be willing to pay money for this, just for the accessibility of being like, I would like to be able to play this on the go. That's all there is to it. This is a very different video now. It's just still about the Direct. I don't even know if I should call it that at this point. I've never gone very far with this remake. I've played it briefly. I got all that I wanted out of Red and Blue as a kid. And honestly, I think I prefer Gold and Silver. They might actually be my favorite generations out of all Pokemon games. Oh man, this is interesting. It wasn't really. I don't know why I said that. I just didn't have anything to say. I saw that my Charmander had learned Ember, and I was like, what a unique and interesting event. I'm curious what people are saying. I'm sure people are fine with it. I'm sure people are happy. I kind of... Maybe I'll start streaming this on Twitch. It would be an interesting game to just sort of like... okay, maybe that's the quote-unquote announcement. Maybe that is how we can end this video. Because I was like, why did I start doing this? Where do I go from here? Maybe I'll keep playing Fire Red on Twitch. And that can be the announcement. Follow me on Twitch. I'll put a link down below. I'll pick up this thing. I remember this. And maybe I'll stream it later. Maybe not today, but at some point you'll randomly catch me and be like, hey, that's the guy. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.